Hello everyone, and welcome to First Place Perspectives, where I show you how to get through some of the toughest minigames with the highest win rates possible. All of these videos are supported by my own data collection efforts. The spreadsheet that I use to track all of my games is free to download in the description of this video, along with a link to the Season 1 statistics video that I made. With that out of the way, let's get into this. Jump Showdown is a final round style minigame, similar to Jump Club, but with the floor tiles slowly being reduced to 2. Sometimes those tiles are together, and sometimes the tiles are not, and we'll definitely talk about that later in the video. There are 3 major scenarios that you will need to consider while you play this game, each with the same underlying principles at work. We'll start with the simplest case, and then work our way up to the more difficult cases. Similar to Jump Club, the goal at the start is to avoid jumping as much as possible. The strategy needs to change very quickly thereafter though, because of the dropping tiles. After this, you should aim to maintain a position as far counterclockwise as possible on the largest group of tiles. This offers 2 things. First, it gives you the largest possible clockwise running distance if you need to correct your position before the lower bar gets to you. And second, it puts you in a position to be on the rightmost island, should one spawn. After this, nothing major changes, since all of the tiles that are removed will just make the main island smaller. Maintain your position on the rightmost tile, and only use the left tile if necessary. Always return to the rightmost tile as fast as possible to avoid getting stuck with the bars aligned in front of you. Things get a little different when there are multiple islands, since it is possible for one of those islands to drop out from underneath you. The play for this is to try and be on the island farthest to the right, that is, the large island is directly to your left. This way, you have the advantage of being on the smaller, less populated island, but also have the option to jump ship if your island starts to shrink. You can see in this clip that my island begins to shrink, so I jump over to the larger island before the second one falls. It didn't work out this time, but it's all about keeping your options open. One thing to also note, in this game, 3 people were still alive at the end of the round. If there is more than 1 person alive at the end of the 5 minutes, all players are winners, and each get a crown. You can see that the winner on this final screen isn't an absolutely gorgeous duck, but is instead a princess. The final screen can only accommodate a single winner, but you'll see on the next screen that I am awarded a crown for surviving all 5 minutes. Keep this in mind, this game can be played as a pure skill test. It doesn't have to be a last bean standing game like the other final round matches. Finally, there's the single tile scenario, where the 2 tiles that are left are not adjacent, so you only have 1 tile of room to move around on. This one requires the same techniques as the other 2 scenarios, but the margin of error is extremely small. It is possible to complete the full 5 minutes on a single tile, which is why you should always be on the furthest right tile in the other 2 scenarios, since each tile gives you an opportunity to correctly make the jump. You can think of each tile as a life, making the single tile round a sudden death showdown between you and the rest. Oh yeah, by the way, you can see that this other guy tries to grab me, but his timing is off. If you want to do a grab kill, wait until the bar is exactly 1 tile away from you, then grab and hold until it reaches the edge of your tile. Quickly perform a jump and they'll go flying. That's what they get for ruining a perfectly good skill round with their grubby little fingers. Curious about how you can improve your chances of winning other games? Check out the other videos in this playlist for more tips, tricks, and strategies to get you to that crown round. New videos are being posted weekly, so consider subscribing, and post what minigame you want to see done next in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.